Yes, that was the sweet sounds of Craig Say. Craig Say is a singer-songwriter with musical influences from soul, jazz, R&B, and has been singing since the age of 12. Was into hip-hop band and was collaborated on various material for other artists. The authentication of Craig's songs have been played on Kiss 100. Okay, so tell us about that.
That's right. A long time ago, I was working with a gentleman, and we put a song together, and I was actually rapping on it and singing on it as well. This was a long time ago, and I sort of moved away from that. But we were very lucky. It was actually on my birthday. I was 18 years old, and they played it on my birthday in the evening. So it was sort of, we were sitting around, we knew they had the song. And we was having a jam before we went out, and they played it. I couldn't believe it, you know. It was fantastic. It was great.
So you already have a track out there since then, yeah?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, it was a long time ago. As I say, I've moved away from doing that sort of that sort of thing, and gone into more soul and playing the piano, a lot more musical. I'm not a rapper, you know. I'm not a rapper.
No.
It's just you know, I was influenced by a lot of the American rap when I was younger, so that's where I went with it. Okay. You know.
So we were talking earlier, you know, saying you said you were from Essex, and I said, oh, have you been to Essex Factor? You said Factor Essex.
Factor Essex, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I don't know that one. I know Essex got Talent, the Essex Factor as well.
Yep.
And we both have someone in common, Lee Nell.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
You know, through the years and that, you know. And you're at the Essex Unsigned Finals in 2010. I think what it says on there.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we were, I mean, I was there. I wasn't performing.
Right,
I wasn't performing on the night.
Okay.
I mean, the whole Essex Factor experience was fantastic. I met some great guys. We went through boot camp. Still got connections with a lot of people from that. And, I mean, I didn't get through to the live final, but they had the opportunity to go to the studio, and we wrote a song that sort of went out there. It's sort of a charity thing. Mm-hmm. And, as I say, it was a fantastic experience.
So, what have you been doing since then?
Since then, I've reworked a lot of material. I'm writing some new songs. I've had a hook up with Musical Minds. I've done various events with Artiste, who's doing some brilliant things in London. Mm-hmm. Spoken word, some jam sessions, open mic, a lot of great talent there. And also just going around Hoxton, some areas, Troy Bar, Hysteria. Yes. I met up with Darnell a little while ago, and we had a few jam sessions and done a bit of recording. So, you know, good things, real good things. Good thing.
You done a gig recently where you said, looking on your Facebook, you said you went down
Oh,
the
that was
Storm,
fantastic, yeah. It was around Tottenham area. That was a really good night, yeah. I mean, they had a grand piano there, sort of back facing everyone, but, you know, I ain't moving that big piano around. No way to face everyone, but it was a great night. It was a great experience again. You know, and they're only going to get better. We're going to carry on doing those, and we're going to get some more people involved in the music, as in like some drummers and you know, some backing singers, and really make this happen. You know, it's very young, it's growing.
Okay, so how long have you been sort of like in the actual music business, i.e., from singing to doing the keyboards?
Music business. I mean, playing the keyboards. I've been playing the keyboard since I was 9 years old. I'm again not trained as a musician, by music, but I play by ear. Always have. The first song I ever played was my dad was playing a lot of Queen, so it was Bohemian Rhapsody, David Bowie. You know, that was the sort of influence I had. So it was always keyboards. You know.
So you're saying that, you know, your musical inspirations, David Bowie, in that?
It stems back from Beatles, really. My dad played a lot of Beatles around me when I was younger. Michael Jackson's one of my biggest influences. Ray Charles these days, Al Green. You know, I still listen to Gilbert O'Sullivan and Van Morrison. So a lot of jazz, blues, you know, and even down to hip-hop. I mean, I listen to classical music too. So I keep it all open and sort of merge it all together.
Yeah, yeah. So... you met up. When did you meet up with Musical Minds? Where did he find you?
I think it was at the first event again that Artiste has been doing, and it was in London somewhere, Passing Clouds, and the first time I played, I think got a really lovely warm welcome and great recognition, and that was where we met. Sort of followed to the next event, and same sort of performances, great response from everyone, and since then it's been always looking up and looking forward.
Yeah. So what's the next thing for Craig Say?
The next step for me, I would like to get a few of my new material recorded. I'd like to do more events, and maybe get a band together. To get a band together, I think that's the most important thing for me at the moment, so I can really broaden my horizons with my music.
Okay. So you've done 2 videos. One of them you've actually played.
Yes, I have. Yeah, I Miss You in the church, and
yeah, and the other one that you did as well.
Yeah. We've that's called "I'm Away," which I did with a guy from college, Ardley Green. Great little song, done at Southend, and on my balcony on my estate.
Okay.
So
what I was trying to do is sort of like trying to get the producer and try to sort of like plug the video as well, you know, to come through. So,
I can play it.
Any future aspects for you you want to start your own band?
Yes, I need a band. I need a band. I'm in a band at the moment. It's we're just starting up from the beginning. We're doing reggae, and I would like to do all sorts of different styles of music. But at the moment, we're fixating on some Trojan records, some old reggae music, some Bob Marley. We love the Trojan stuff, and Big Seven.
Ah, yes.
Well, Judge Dredd.
Just Dread,
so I'm singing a bit of that. I'm the keyboardist for the band. We've got a bassist, and hopefully getting a bit more percussion coming through. You know,
try to do a bit of Eastwood and Saint as well. Stop that train. Another one bites the dust.
My ears and eyes are open for any music at the moment. You know,
that's all right.
And I'll have a listen.
It's actually my band as well. You know, it's from that era. So,
okay. Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, okay.
So, are you on Twitter? Are you?
I'm not on Twitter because I'm cool. Apparently, that's what I get told.
Oh, okay.
I'm on Facebook. I've been on MySpace for a long time, and YouTube. That's where you can get me. Yeah, I mean, Facebook's the usual one these days. You type in Craig Say, / Craig Say Music for MySpace.
Mm-hmm. Just in case you actually go onto Facebook, I will say there are 2 Craig Says. Please look at the one that says Craig Say Music Band, not the other one, because you'll be shocked when you see the other one, honestly. So I want to say thank you for coming up. Thank you for sort of like waiting around for this long.
Oh, it's my pleasure. That's what I do.
In fact, Peeps, he's the only person I know that actually takes his shoes off to perform. So, well done to you. Thank you very much for coming in.
It's my pleasure.
We also want to say thank you for Francis for coming in as well from Musical Minds. I know you're doing a hell of a lot for young artists and inspiring artists that want to get out there, and that's so well done to you, sir. I want to say thank you for all the artists actually coming in as well. Also, thank you for Mr. Smooth for working tirelessly hard this evening. Really, really hard work for him today, and I'm sure that Lady J and obviously Mr. Don One will be sort of like getting an invoice for this one, especially. You know, he's nodding his head yes. And from myself, you know, Frankie Blue Jeans, obviously thank you to Lady J earlier on during the evening. Thank you for all the listeners and those who are actually watching us. Lilac Rose, Dina, Noel DeCoste has only just come in. Respect to the Tropical FM crew for the for a platform to perform. Thank you very much for that. Lead guitarist was in as well. Blaps was in as well. So thank you very much for all those who are listening. And I'll be here next week. Most definitely be here next week with some more news about Blue Jeans. So from me, Frankie Blue Jeans, we're going to play out with a video from Craig Say. So good night.